Well, good morning and welcome back to my channel. In my last video, I rode from Cavite to Bicol, so today I wanted to share a slightly different video with you to show you what I was doing down here. Most of my days are spent behind a desk or in meetings, but occasionally I get to visit one of ADRA's projects and meet the people that we are helping. On this trip, I'm around Camarines Sur to visit areas severely impacted by a series of typhoons last year. But before going any further, a quick Egg McMuffin breakfast. ADRA, a humanitarian agency, has been working in this region for many years. So after the typhoon struck, ADRA was able to respond immediately. Riding out to San Jose and Goa on a sunny morning in March, it's easy to forget the destruction wrought by Super Typhoon Rolly in this part of the country just 4 months earlier. "250 km/h winds tore off roofing and flattened homes made of lightweight materials. The super typhoon triggered the overflow of rivers, floods and volcanic mudflows that caused region-wide power, water and mobile service interruption, and major damage to crops, infrastructure and homes. Over 800,000 families were affected, almost 400,000 houses were damaged, and 25 people lost their lives. ADRA is working with Oxfam, World Vision and other local partners to support thousands of families across Camarines Sur, Albay and Catanduanes with essentials such as shelter, water, sanitation and hygiene items, cash for food supplies and psychosocial mental health support. All this through funding from ECHO, the European Civil Protection and Humanitarian Aid Office. I met up with the ADRA team at their office in Goa, before heading across to San Jose for a meeting with Mayor Chavez to hear from him how ADRA has been assisting the government's recovery efforts.
Saan ang daan ka na? Dito?
We're on our way to meet a single mother who had to endure the powerful typhoons just 2 weeks after giving birth. She usually earned a small wage in the fields around her home as a farmhand, just enough to provide for her and now her baby. But the typhoons destroyed her house and the crops, so the past 4 months have seen her with very little work or income. There was no way that she was going to be able to rebuild or repair the ruins of her house. ADRA provided her with the roofing sheets and plywood to rebuild the walls, along with tools, so that a neighbour could help her out.
Hello.
This other lady I met lived alone with her grandson in a small flimsy house. They lived on just 2 small meals a day and had no extra money to rebuild their house. So ADRA helped her with the materials and tools that she needed. She still lives in a small house, but it's been rebuilt stronger so that she will be less vulnerable when the next storm comes. I also met fishermen and farmers living only on their daily harvest. The typhoon destroyed their ability to earn or provide enough food for their families, and this continues for months after the storm. Cash assistance for a month's supply of food gives them just enough breathing space to start rebuilding their livelihoods. Good afternoon. It was good to sit and hear people's stories and see how ADRA's help impacted their families. I have to admit, sitting behind a desk, often they can seem like just a number on a page, so today I'm feeling pretty inspired.
During the typhoon, they could not even close their door because of the strong winds. So then they used plastic sheets just to cover the windows.
With over 9,000 families assisted, I was never going to meet them all, but those I did meet, their stories will stay with me for a long time. It was soon time to get back on the road again, stopping now and again to take in the view. I took the scenic route back to Naga, continuing the road around the base of Mount Isorog. It soon became clear I wasn't going to make it back to Naga before dark, but as the sun set on a long day, I couldn't help but think, not a bad day in the office.